Hello, everyone. I apologize if you tried to listen to my podcast episode or YouTube video. It totally came out garbled and scrambled. What I was mainly trying to talk about was I am not your typical self-helper or Christian. Devo, I've done research on Devo, and they criticize self-help, the self-help attitude, and Christianity here in America. And I've been putting out material and content on my social media about Jesus. I've been putting out content about self-help. And the worst thing I want to do right now, the last thing I want to do right now is look like another fan or be another fan. Now, I don't know if I look like another fan like that, a fan of Devo like that. Because I had no control over how people see me, including them. But the last thing I want to be right now is one of those fans that doesn't get them, one of those fans that preaches, one of those fans that does self-help. But I want to let everybody know, including Devo, that I don't do self-help or religion the way many other Americans do it. I remember when I was going to a support group called NAMI Care, and they were fond of a slogan called "Keep it in the here and now." And basically what they wanted to encourage you to do when you shared in group was talk only about what's going on in the present and talk about how you regulate your emotions and how you behave. And in the mental health system, they talked about modifying behavior. In the mental health system, they talked about regulating your emotions. And especially when you're dealing with anger, when you're angry. And religion typically tells you that you sin when you get angry. And there's one app that I think is a real blessing called Abide, where they have an entry about anger, where they say it's okay to be angry, just don't sin. And I agree with that. I don't think we should act out when we're mad, but we also shouldn't invalidate how we're feeling. And also, I don't want to say that as a platitude. As I speak, I'm learning how to safely process anger. Anger can actually be a very positive emotion. What I mean by that is it can move you and inspire you to make changes in your life or in the world. Again, it doesn't have to be a destructive way like burning down the state capitol or burning down someone's house. I'm just extreme examples here. It can be about focusing on yourself and having a conscious, forgiving attitude towards the person or a situation that you're angry about. And what I mean by that is not invalidating your feelings or making the other person or the situation better than you or making yourself wrong. Righteous anger can actually be the hardest anger to deal with because God, you're getting hurt. You're getting treated unfairly. You're getting treated unjustly, and you have a right to be pissed off, angry, mad. And when you see violence going on that shouldn't be going on, when you see somebody getting hurt, like Kent State, or in my case, when I got violated and assaulted when I was 4 years old by my stepfather just for telling him I loved him, that's wrong, and I'm probably always going to be mad about that. But I have to control how I act, and I have to control my attitude, and watch my tone of voice, and watch my thoughts. I got really upset when my video and my podcast episode came out all scrambled and garbled, my automatic thought was, is someone sabotaging me? Oh, shit. That was my automatic thought and my automatic feeling. And I felt the adrenaline going through my body. And I thought, this is not good for my blood pressure. But if someone is doing this to me, I have a right to be mad. What can I do about it? Okay, take the video and episode down and test. See if you can do it on another phone, Cyril. Test it first before you even upload it. Make sure it's not scrambled and garbled. If it's scrambled and garbled again, oh well. Go post on another platform. Or maybe do an actual YouTube video. I feel like every time I've experienced, every time I try to have a peaceful night of business as usual, I have some admin or technical issue I have to deal with like this, and that makes me angry. Again, anger is valid, and anger can move you to do positive things. You don't have to self-destruct. That's exactly what the establishment wants you to do. That's exactly what the typical Christian fundamentalists want you to do. They want you to break. And don't break. Be human. Get mad if you have to. But we do have command over the way we act, and we have command over our attitude. Be safe.